good evening all. So I'm going to take you about the SCR, characteristics of SCR. So the SCR is a unidirectional device, unlike its diode. The family of SCR is thyristor. So there is two different types like unidirectional and bidirectional. Now we're going to see about how this SCR is going to work and what is the procedure to do the experiment with the help of crocodile clip. So SCR is a family of 4-layer PNP devices. SCR is also known as a thyristor. It's a rectifier and constructed of a silicon material with three terminal for control purpose. The three terminal is anode, gate, cathode. Okay, so and it is also has junctions for this SCRs J1, J2, J3. Okay, so now the main thing is about it is act as a switch actually. This SCRs always act as a switch. If the device uh, will be worked on PNP. Now, what are the requirements we need is SCR uh, resistor 1 kilo ohm, regulated dual power supply, and voltmeter, ammeter 0 to 30, and so these things we need. So now we go for the circuit diagram. So this is a circuit diagram. So in top of it shows that the anode, gate, cathode and PNP transistors. So this SCR has a forward and reverse characteristics. Both it has actually. So if we apply to anode to cathode voltage, that is considered as a VAK, anode to cathode voltage. It increases above 0. Very little anode current flows through the devices. Under this condition, SCR is off. It continues till the voltage VAK reaches from the forward breakover voltage. Uh, then the VAK exit the breakover voltage. The SCR turns on. The anode to cathode voltage decreases quickly to value marked by the stage. The current through the SCR increases rapidly to the large values. Okay, so this current corresponding is also called as a holding current, IH. So we need to find that holding current. So it is the minimum value of anode current to keep the SCR in on state. The anode current falls means what happens now, below the value of holding current, the SCR turns off. Okay, so the region laying between anode the region laying between uh, the anode and cathode, right? So that's forward blocking region. This region, the SCR is off and block forward anode to cathode voltage. So for reverse characteristics, if you apply the reverse voltage, increases above the 0, a very little current, leakage current flows through the SCR. So under this condition, SCR is off. So it continues till the applied reverse voltage reaches breakdown voltage. Okay, as the applied reverse voltage, it increases above the breakdown voltage. The reverse current increases more rapidly uh, because of the breakdown of the SCR. This also damages the device if the current exceeds the rated value. Okay, so now we going to see, this is the basic things of forward and reverse bias. The mostly this application for your SCR is about motor speed control, light dimming control, heater control, phase control, battery charger. So we are using your battery charger, right? So if it is exceed, what happens? It automatically turned off, right? For inverters also same procedure. So the battery exceeds is turned off. So static switches, rectifier, power supply, relay control, so on. So this SCR is most important thing. Okay, So now we see the procedure. What are the procedures we need to follow? The procedure for this is so first connections are made as shown in the diagram. So R1 R2 is the midpoint, V1 V2 is the minimum. So set the gate current. So first Ig equal to first we need to set the gate current. So the voltage between 15 to 20 by varying R2 and V2. So now slowly vary V1 to step of 2 volts. Okay, so we need to put a 2 volt, and we need to take down the VAK and current and voltage. So each step still SCR conduct. So that is the first step. So if we need to put a 2 volt, so both of the values needs to be constant, and then we need to slightly change the voltage, then ensuring what happened. So finding the latch current, ensure the SCR is in state of condition. The voltage step 2 volts, simultaneously check the state of the SCR. Switching of gate supply V2. So if SCR switches off, just by removing the gate terminal and switch on the connections gate supply. Okay, so we need to find the whole current. So vary VAK in step of 5 volt till 25 volts. So note down the VAK and IAK. Okay, so we need to vary the voltage and we need to note it down the VAK and IAK. Okay, so these are the procedure. So now we go for the crocodile clip. So in here what we are going to do is we go and take the ammeter and voltmeters. So they take the circuit diagram. So in the circuit diagram we see that we got ammeters, 2 ammeters, so 0 to 30. So I am taking the 2 ammeters and place it over here. Two ammeters, and next one is voltmeter. I need a voltage, so 2 voltmeter, place it over here, one, another one, that's it. Next one, resistor. So go back to the resistor. So one is 10 kilo ohm series, and another one is you put it as, another one is 1 kilo ohm. Change the value to 1 kilo ohm. Okay, now go for the thyristor. Thyristor is in here. So we need a anode cathode gate, right? So anode cathode gate. So go for anode cathode gate and place it over here. So next what we need is power supply. So power supply, for power supply we go here and you take the power supply, first power supply, and the second one, the second power supply. Change the value, I change to 2 volt, and also here, so 2 volt. Okay, so first we set this as a 2 volt and go for the ground. So ground is, so ground over here, it's not here. So where is the ground? Ground. So here it is ground. So take the ground and place it over here. So now the connection, we need to give the connections. So you connect it with the wire 10K, we can check the value with the using of probe, so you know the basic things. Connected this one to the ground. Next one, connect to SCR. I think the gate to the ammeter, so the ammeter needs to come here. Okay, so the ammeter needs to come here, and the resistance needs to go here. So the gate needs to connect to the ammeter. So after completing the circuit, okay, after completing the circuit, I had to connect it properly. Okay, after completing the circuit, so we see that ammeter, we see that the old meter changes the value. So the old meter, the ammeter values has been changed. So we can note it down by with the help of this values, and we can also see with the help of probe. So we need to see the graph, right? So we go for the probe, we take the probe, and we can also place it over here and see the graph. So it is being started now. Okay, so the value is started. So by placing it over in between the ammeter and voltmeter, we can see the value. So that is 0 current. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you place it over here in between the you place it over here, you can see that current started to increase. Okay, so it started to increase, right? So 2 volt, so 1.37 milliamp. So now what I'm going to do is I'm changing the value, input value. So see what is going to happen. Okay, so see what is going to happen. I'm changing the input value, so to 4 volt, and see the value is changed. So you note it down. So see what is happening. So by changing the input voltage, we can see that variations. Okay, so again I'm changing it to 8 volt. Okay, so by varying the input voltage, the graph starts to change. Okay, so now I'm increasing this voltage. So see what happens by increasing the voltage. Okay, so the value is increased, right? So now again the input voltage I've changed. You need to note it down, the ammeter and voltmeter as well as. Okay, so the input current changes, in voltage is also changes. So I'm putting that voltage to 12 volt. See now what is going to happen. You see the other end, see the increasing. So the variations happens, right? So I'm changing again to 20 volt. Okay, I'm giving a 20 volt and see what has happened. See the ammeter values and voltmeter values increases. Okay, by changing the input voltage, and make this one as a constant, and you vary this voltage and take the reading. Okay, so the other end started to increase. So by varying the input voltage, we can see the variation. Okay, so again I'm changing this 5 volt to 10 volt. So it shows the 10 voltage, right? The current is also changes 1.92. Okay, and change this one to 30 maximum. And this is also maximum. So now see the current variations 2.91 the voltmeter, and what is about the other side, anode cathode gate. So we'll see here. So you can see that the variation of 30 volt, so it rises up to 30 volt, right? So this is how the SCRs work. It's act as a switch. Okay. So you take the reading by varying the input voltage and make that reading and draw the graph. Okay, the same procedure, you follow the procedure. If you have doubt, and also ask me. The procedure is right here, and this diagram will come. Actually, the holding current, the high conduction will be happening. So the high conduction is happening right now. So the high conduction is happening. So you change that with the help of the input and output voltage. So the procedure, you follow the procedure. You vary that step of 5 voltage till 25 voltage, and now done VAK and IAK. Okay, the values of each step. Okay, so with the help of this, we can find the holding current. This is the procedure for doing the SCR. Okay, thank you.